Shalom, peace to you all. Welcome in. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's morning time here in Kansas City, Missouri on December the 8th as I am live with you once again right before work. Just getting on to do a reading, to ask at the hand of the Most High God. I hope that you all are doing fabulous. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff. If you're down and out, I send you love and light. If you're new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, my channel is really intense. And, when we're asking the Most High God, who sees everything in the earth going on, and you ask him what we need to know, he's going to tell us. And sometimes it's like, OMG. And so, anyway, we have freedom of speech and we have rights. And I take my rights here on my platform. And you should do the same in your own world as well. I look at a lot of demonic energies that are infiltrating people to do crazy stuff in the earth realm. So and that goes with crime and stuff like that. And so offenses and things like that, we need to know our enemy and not be ignorant of what crazies are trying to do around you and I. And so anyway, that's who I am. Take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it. Somebody's stuck in some type of communication, and if it's upright, may the Most High give you a way in how to get that communication done. And that's how it was just showing me. So, all right, Most High, just thank you so very much. I just ask for your presence to just come on in here on this video, lead and guide the way today, and make every crooked place straight. We ask for wisdom and knowledge and understanding. What do you want to bring out? What's going on for collective energies today, Most High? The other ones that come out. Oh, there it goes. Having to have strength in communicating something. Yeah, so that's exactly what it was just showing me. So somebody needs some strength to communicate, need to get up and go do something real quick. There could be some investigation of something. The Eight of Wands can represent that. We had FBI come out yesterday. 8th High Arcana and 8 of Wands comes out on my platform all the time. 8s come out a lot. 8s go to secrets and transformative stuff as well. Having to have some type of strength is out here and some type of communication today. You just need to ask the Most High to direct your path, whatever that is. You're just going to have to do it. He'll fill your mouth. Don't premeditate about what you're going to say, because we're not supposed to. The Most High says, I'll fill your mouth. Okay, what's this about, Most High? What are you going to bring out here? If that strength card is in the reverse and there's maladministration energy here and somebody has overrode their power somewhere, and if you have information to be a whistleblower on something that's going on for somebody that's abusing their power, may God be with you. The angel is here to help the mouth speak, okay? Most High is the one that made your mouthpiece, and he will feel it. Whatever this is about, show me more information. The letter C or the letter H is here, or the CH together could be here. Births and deaths are out here. Something by a doorway could be out here. Could be dealing with a construction worker as well. We had a painter specifically come out. Jehovah, what's this about? So it's about going slow, being steady, and collaborating with something. So it did jump over on the 8 of Wands on the communication. It's 4 Pentacles that came out. If you are dealing with somebody that's greedy, or there's something to do with the loyalty situation, then there is the Fool. This is about having a new beginning. Show me the 3 of Pentacles, please. If the 3 of Pentacles is in the reverse, it's about working against another person. And that could be for upright purposes just as much as it's for wrong purposes for any given person out here. But the people, the Most High, have the upper hand all day long. Because Most High is for uprightness and truth and righteousness. Show me this 3 of Pentacles, please. What's this about? There are secrets out here. And the 9 of Pentacles. So it's single energy. This is about being fruitful. If this is in the reverse and somebody is trying to work against another person, or you have information about somebody sticking somebody in a corner and using them for their gifts, their talents, their money, all that kind of stuff, then there has been secret. This is secret collaboration today that's going down real quick here. Conflicted, confused, or acting like you don't know something, which is dangerous if you're not in the upright with that energy. Show me this high priestess here. There's a butch here, or a butcher is here attached to something going on as well, just in the phonics. There's the word slaughter and knife and to sever an artery is here. Now, we had the doctor that came out yesterday, and so those of you dealing with whatever that is, that could be just a street person that's slaughtered, or suicide energy could be coming out of this energy as well. Whatever that is, that wording is out here. Okay, to hide something, a wall of a house, a refuge energy is coming out here as well. If you're trying to help somebody as well, may God be with you. He will. Show me more information here. This is about staying loyal to this energy for upright purposes. What else you want to bring out here? So the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse on some communication. You can't trust somebody here, especially if there's greed attached to some stuff. Okay, there's a lot of Pentacles coming out. The Queen of Swords came out in the reverse. This is an idiot. Okay, in the reverse of her energy, I love her in the upright. She's just going to tell it as it is, and that's just that. She's that way in the reverse, but she's foul. She's mouthy. She's crazy. And so it is over here on this strength card where this angel's having to, tame that lion's mouth. The star came out in the reverse, and this is a bribe. Look at all the pentacles. You can go ahead and bribe all you want, ditch. God calls you a ditch. You are nothing. And somebody's got information about this ditch. You need to speak up. They're bitter. They're wormwood here. Star in the reverse is bitter. Well, you be bitter. They're acting here. Okay? This could be your ex. This could be somebody in the medical that has done something that has a maladministration on them. And somebody knows some information. I guess you do. Backstabbing nonsense. It's something about back surgery's been out here as well. Possibly with this. Don't have to be. But this is betrayal on something. Somebody is crazy out here. They got secrets. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Look at all the Pentacles coming out. Somebody's greedy. Well, you're going to jail. We declare and decree it. We shall declare a thing, and it shall be established unto us. And God is going to shake out every wicked party in the earth, folks. These fools, that's all they are fools. This is a nasty, naughty person out here. What's in the hidden space here? So here's your flattery. It is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Is here, take my money and do what I want you to do here. Or they were, and or they did that, and somebody's got the information about it. There is secret communication out here, but what I don't like about this when we were looking at the secrets over here is it's backwards. Somebody tried to flatter somebody. This person thinks they're genius in what they think they're trying to do. You're stupid. I'll be the first one to tell you you're stupid, because you're damning your soul to hell, or you're already damned to hell. You're cray-cray. This person's nuts. She's a psychopath in the reverse of her energy. May people know who you are and what you are, and you stand there naked and ashamed in some nonsense. So there is something about doctor stuff out here. This can go to health stuff. Okay? It most certainly can. And somebody got secrets, because they did yesterday when we were reading, they did it on purpose. They knew what they were doing in something. Somebody had an ulterior motive. Somebody did pay somebody, and I'm not trying to scare anybody, because if you're with the Most High, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but He delivers us out of them all. If you have anything medical coming up, then you just stand in the Most High. He's your healer and all that stuff. He'll make sure the angels are around you. We're looking at somebody who's done something, though. Whatever all this is about, we are looking at somebody who has done something very illegal out here medically. They did it on purpose, came out yesterday in wording. That's why it's important that you and I pray that the Most High lead our path, because we got kooks out here. All they want is money and stuff. They don't care about nothing but money. You can't serve God and money. But the Most High said he will take you and I into a wealthy place. The love of money, folks, is the root of evil. Money's not evil, but your love for it and gotta have it, you're evil there. The Most High says all the silver and the gold, it belongs to him. And we distribute it as he tells us. He makes poor and he makes rich. He makes low and he lifts up. And this person's a lowlife, though. They don't have no favor of God on them. If they're going after somebody who belongs to the Most High, and they did, for whatever reason why something was allowed to happen, because God does say you don't touch my people, because he keeps bringing that card out, but they did it anyway. This person's, they're going to feel the wrath of God in such a way. There's knowledge out here that somebody don't want to be known, and they're mad about it. I know, and this is secrets. And somebody is in the reverse, and they don't want those secrets known because they're illegal somewhere. And somebody also maybe using their kid somewhere, your ex may be using your kid somewhere secretly in a third party something where money is concerned. Because people were trying to get in people's accounts the other day, and you're off. You're off. That ain't even yours. You just don't want to go to jail, stupid. So I love this picture of the maze. So the Most High says that if we are following him, he keeps us in a pavilion. And the Most High's name, if you go down below and watch that video where I show you what his name looks like in the tarot, and part of his name talks about him hovering or hoovering over us. And we got those birds there, and we are under the shadow of God's wings. Everybody else is lost, confused, can't figure things out because they don't want to do it God's way. And God keep you and I under a pavilion. Let them go ahead and do their stupidness. This ditch is a ditch. You get into this contract with this ditch, folks. You're stuck. You're stuck. There's a change going on here. So anyway, somebody trying to figure out something to do here. Okay, again, you're at a crossroad and you choose a door. There is something about a doorway here. Those doors kept coming out over and over and over again. You're blocked and you're going to stay blocked, by the way. Let me just talk to the person that's on my platform trying to hack it and stuff and the things that you did last week. You're completely blocked out of that. You can go ahead and do whatever you want. You're going to increase the transgression of men. You go right on ahead. God gets all wicked people together and then you get destroyed by him. You're blocked. You cannot get in my account. You're blocked. And you're mad about it. Oh, that you got choices today, folks, with this stupid ditch. It's also a police officer that ain't right out here. I just keep hearing energies of they stupid, they crazy, they're nuts. They are. You ain't got no sense on the inside of you. Ridiculous. Backstabbing fool. So their time is up. Okay, or there's something to do with timing out here around some. That's been coming out as well. They're hopeful. Okay, or you need to stay hopeful because we're not moved by these people. They're stressed out. They're worried about some stuff because they're hoping that somebody gets in this little, hey, work against this person with me. Here's my money, and this ain't even their money. They're promising off of other people's stuff. They're a user out here, folks. And there's something about a specific time to something than it is paranoid. Because they don't have the peace of God because they don't belong to God. They don't want to do anything God's way. Let them go nuts because they already are nuts. This is stupid idiot out here. It just keeps coming through. They stupid idiot. And that's God saying so. You're stupid. You don't have no sense. You ain't smart at all. Because you hate your own soul. You don't have no knowledge. The soul without knowledge is not good, is what God says. And this person has no knowledge. They didn't from the beginning. They still don't. They still got to get people up in here and do their crap. And that's all it is excrement to God. You have no right. You have no right. Okay? They're probably, so a love situation and a lover is out here, or a beloved one is also written there. Something about a truthful friend is out here. Thank you all for being truthful to people. Okay, even if something's happened, you take responsibility and you just make a thing right. Thank you for being truthful in the earth. You are to be respected. This ditch has nothing. They betrayed somebody out here and some nonsense, I guess so. There is travel attached to some stuff. So the 8 of Wands did come out, and then something with the co-worker is involved in a matter out here. Okay, somebody out of country is involved in something, or foreign people, foreign places, and there's the walled place for protection. That wall is out here. That wall is out here with that strength card, has a meaning to do with that. And the other day when I was reading, when the painter came out and the murder was everywhere, there was, for somebody's case, somebody was put behind a wall. And this person right here is behind a wall as well in the paranoid picture. So it's going to confirm something that is going on. Somebody was murdered, put behind a wall, and somebody put plaster and stuff and painted the wall, and there's a dead person behind somebody's wall somewhere. Most sides bringing it because that strength card has a meaning of births and deaths. So there is a death energy out here, and somebody is plastered behind a wall somewhere. Let me take from this other deck. What kind of words you want to bring out today, you'll hold up. The letter P is out here. And the letter C or the H is out here as well. Pitch. Could be a pitcher as well. A false person is going to be exposed. You know, they are going to be exposed. They're not going to be able to keep going on and on and on and on and on about some stupid nonsense out here. This is ridiculous. God's only going to allow it to go on for so long. He promises that everything has a judgment to it, folks. This person's ridiculous. They're false and they're exposed. God sees everything. Look, I just quoted that. The soul without knowledge is not good, and he that hastens with his feet sins. And what's at the end of sin is death. Okay? And so this is fast. And they are hastening real fast. They're under a time constraint here, being real hopeful for something that they're just worried and stressed out about. It's ridiculous, but you can't trust this idiot. They cray. So you don't have to worry about this person. This one also came out. It says to do justice and judgment is more acceptable to Jehovah than sacrifice. Something very sacrificial to somebody. But to do judgment is more acceptable to God than what's so sacrificial for you. We got people up in leadership need to do the right thing. Don't care how sacrificial it is. Whoever's in a place today, whether it's even personally, where you have the power to put a judgment on something, but I don't care if it's sacrificial or not for us. To do judgment, it's more acceptable to God. Thus saith Jehovah, behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in my hand, O house of Yisrael. So God's people, you just need to let God mold something that's going on. He has got a way to trip up his enemy. Our enemy, because we're with God. At the bottom of the deck, there's going to be a victory. Well, somebody's being exposed today. Thank you, Most High. What else you want to bring out here? Pick through my hands. Hold on. What other information needs to come out for any given person? Darts. Okay. Well, faith. Put your shield of faith up because it quenches every fiery dart of the enemy. This person has nothing. This person has nothing. Look, crazy, unsound, dangerous. They're crazy. They are. That's her energy in the reverse. She's a nutcase. She's a stupid. Oh, this tells us why. We'll save it for the very last because I don't want to lose anybody. Somebody is in need of food and shelter, okay, and the Most High going to supply your need. This person's doing some stuff around you, taking your things, have done something, put you in a place of some type of nonsense. Most High's going to give you a wall of protection. He is your refuge out here. Don't give a rip who this individual or individuals are. They've messed with your shelter and stuff like that. You will be protected if you call out to the Most High. It says that the curse of Jehovah is in the house of the wicked. This person's wicked. They're cursed. They don't have nothing favorable on them. They may show up with their little mask thinking that I got the whole world and you want to get up in my world. And God says for us not to envy sinners and crazy people. Just because they may have money, they got other people's money and ain't even theirs. And when this thing hits, they're going to hit hard and go to the lower parts of the earth for seeking after somebody else's soul. So they're cursed. The curse of Jehovah is in the house of the wicked, but he blesses the habitation of the just. Surely he scorns the scorners, but he gives grace to the lowly. Something about breast cancer is connected to something out here, and there's a judgment going to take place for some bestiality. Nasty. This nasty ditch has done something with an animal. That's gross. Let the whole world shun them and spit on them. Talk about a cursed person. That's nasty. The letter P comes out again. So it's out here twice. And there's something that, so there's two P's. PayPal came out the other day. And they are blocked from some stuff where they've been getting into some people's accounts. It's already known about. There could be gambling connections somewhere, or something's happened with the winning of a gambling energy. And somebody's got something that they're doing with that as well. This is also making peace and stuff like that. And if you are able to make peace and you're upright, then may God be with you to mend something. But if this, obviously this person's trying to do something in an illegal way out here, it ain't really them making peace. They're a liar. They're under some type of time constraint on some stuff. And then a love situation is out here. We do have that came out here in a matter, and a beloved one and one who is loved. They're jealous. They jealous. All right, the letter P came out again to confirm something. There are choices, folks. Don't get mixed up with this ditch. I don't care how cute they are. They really ain't cute. They really ugly on the inside, and they're cursed, and they've done something real nasty with an animal. No wonder like God says, any person who lays down with an animal must be killed. This person's going to die the death. That's gross. But there is a victory for you. Until next time, shalom, folks.